It's been a while since I went outside. I've been cooped up at home lately, so I'm seriously out of shape. My name is Yuzuru Sawamura, a 38-year-old masked novelist without much fame.
Oh, this is the new release everyone's been talking about, right? Wow, I'm thinking of giving it a read. I've been curious about it too. I heard there's already talk of a movie adaptation.
Nowadays, there are plenty of online platforms where you can share your work, making the path to becoming a novelist more open than ever. In fact, I made my debut after winning the grand prize in a contest on one of those platforms. When I was little, my favorite thing was to have my mom read me picture books every night before bed. Mom, why does this boy keep going even though it's so tough for him?
Well, what do you think, Yuzu? Mommy thinks.
Talking about the books with my mom was something I always looked forward to. Before long, I started coming up with my own stories, and I would ask my mom for her thoughts. Seeing her happy face as she read my stories, that was the first step toward my dream of becoming a novelist. I fulfilled my dream, but for some reason, my heart still feels heavy. I wish I could have shown it to you, Mom. My mom passed away when I was in middle school due to an illness. Maybe it's the absence of my mom, who was the origin of my dream, that's weighing on my heart. When I get home, I'll put this on her altar. That thought was in my mind as I left the store. A wave of dizziness hit me, and I crouched down instinctively. Damn, I haven't walked this much in a while. It must be the anemia again. I can faintly hear people whispering and glancing at me, but I can't lift my head. Just as despair began to well up inside me, thinking, here we go again, it happened.
Are you okay?
A woman hurried over and started rubbing my back, trying her best to help me. Hey, Horiuchi, what are you doing? We've got an appointment to get to. Forget that broke-looking guy.
Should I call an ambulance? If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Thank you. But don't you have an important appointment to get to? I'll be fine.
You're looking too pale to just leave you here.
The woman, called Horiuchi, said firmly without hesitation, while the man with her grumbled irritably.
Don't worry about him. Just take a deep breath and relax. Toritaka-senpai, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can make it to today's appointment. Could you handle it for me?
What? Are you kidding me? You're just going to bail on a job you already accepted?
Feel free to report me or whatever. I'll explain the situation to the client myself.
While still supporting my body, she firmly rejected his demands. Toritaka clicked his tongue in annoyance, and, giving up, turned on his heel to leave. Tch, weakling. Should have just stayed home and let your mommy take care of you. And you! Flirting with a guy like that won't get you anywhere, you country bumpkin! Even after hearing such heartless words, she stayed by my side, offering her kindness. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Please don't apologize. I made this choice on my own, so you're not to blame. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for how awful my colleague was.
No, I mean, you were working, right? Is everything okay with that?
Yes. To tell you the truth, I was just dragged along. I don't really care about the rest.
She spoke in an unbothered, matter-of-fact tone, and somehow, that put me at ease. 3 days after that, I invited Horiuchi Nozomi out to lunch to thank her. Thank you again for helping me the other day, Horiuchi-san. Please order whatever you like. It's my treat today.
Thank you very much. How are you feeling since then?
I'm fine. I think the dizziness was just because I hadn't walked that much in a while. I have anemia, and I've often fainted since I was a kid. It's a little embarrassing.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Only those who have anemia can really understand how hard it is. When I saw you crouching there, my body moved on its own before I knew it. You never know what kind of struggles someone is going through, so I just want to help when I see someone in need. Don't worry about work either, it's really okay.
She's so kind. Horiuchi-san said it as if it were the most natural thing in the world. And then, she started looking at the menu with sparkling eyes. Horiuchi-san, what kind of work do you do?
I work as a delivery staff for Love Dinner. I deliver bento boxes directly to customers. and I find the job very rewarding.
I see. That sounds like a wonderful job.
Yuzuru-san, are you feeling okay? You don't look too well.
I'm fine. I'm just impressed with your delivery job. It sounds amazing. After that, I told her that I'm a novelist. Since Horiuchi-san loves reading, she listened with eyes full of excitement.
I'll definitely read one of your novels, Yuzuru-san. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Horiuchi-san. We spent the rest of the day chatting and having a great time, though it was supposed to be me thanking her. Meanwhile, an event was unfolding at Horiuchi-san's workplace that I wasn't aware of. Her workplace is called Love Romance Corporative, a company that not only delivers handmade dinners to its customers, but also manages corporative products in stores. Oh my, Yakumo-kun! You came all the way here to visit us? I'm so sorry for the trouble! The one being found over by the much older branch manager is Yakumo Kakeru, a 38-year-old elite who came from headquarters.
Oh my gosh, he's so handsome. Yakumo-san, the new area manager, is just as dreamy as the rumors said.
As you can see, this man is a dashing heartthrob, adored by all the female employees.
Let's see. Today's deliveries are...
Horiuchi-san's role is to deliver dinner bento boxes to customers' homes. Horiuchi-san, good work. How's everything going?
Good work, sir. I'm getting used to the job, thanks to your support.
That's good to hear. If you ever have any problems, don't hesitate to contact headquarters.
Yes, thank you very much. Hey, you! You weren't trying to play the helpless girl act with Yakumo-san, were you?
As soon as Yakumo left the office, Yokuno Kyuka, who started working at the same time as Horiuchi-san, snapped at her. She crossed her arms, glaring down at the smaller Horiuchi.
That's not it at all. I just spoke with him once at headquarters. Aha! So you did. Don't think you're going to get ahead just because a handsome guy's looking out for you. That's not true. Here, you're taking my delivery route today. What? But, oh, it's fine, right? What if the customers go hungry because you didn't deliver their meals? Think of their sad, empty bellies.
Yokuno didn't like that the other employees took notice of Horiuchi-san's efforts, so she frequently dumped her work on her. That sounds awful. Since that day, Horiuchi and I had been keeping in touch. Today, we watched a movie together and then came to this park. And just now, I heard about what's been happening at her workplace. My expression hardened.
Yes, I could handle it because my delivery load isn't too high. But it's frustrating that I can't speak up for myself. Actually, the day we met, my senior dragged me along to help with his sales visits.
I found out that Toritaka works in sales for Love Romance Corporative and often makes Horiuchi help him with his pitches.
I really need to get home after this.
A rich old guy said he's willing to listen if it's about you. You should be grateful I'm giving you work, you useless nobody.
Ha! Right? Have fun!
Horiuchi even tried consulting the branch manager about the constant work being dumped on her. In this office, we all help each other out. That's what makes a good team. Do you think you're special or something? With that kind of attitude, you'll never make it here. There were even people before you who used their health issues as an excuse to inconvenience everyone else. The branch manager's response was basically telling her to suck it up. In other words, he was just avoiding conflict. And on top of that, he pressured her not to escalate things to headquarters.
Even so, I'm just grateful to have a job. I love what I do and I want to keep going. I don't want to give up.
I don't know all the details of her situation, but her strength and determination really struck me. You're amazing, Horiuchi-san. I ran away from my problems.
Huh?
You're incredible, Horiuchi-san. You helped me without hesitation, and I think you're such a strong and kind person. But why do you push yourself so hard? Why do you say you're just grateful to have a job?
That's because...
We continued talking for about an hour. By the end of it, we promised to meet again, and that day came to a close. If you want to achieve your goals, you can't be picky about how you get there, huh? Yeah, that's exactly how I've lived. That night, Toritaka Jushi was at home, reading a book with a satisfied grin on his face. The author's words really hit home. I can't wait for their next novel. Words are powerful things, aren't they? The way they change depending on the person reading them. So, I'll keep doing whatever it takes. Horiuchi, you'll keep coming along on my sales visits. Of course, the meaning of those words can also be twisted depending on the reader's own interpretation. Meanwhile, I was busy finishing up my latest manuscript, as my deadline loomed closer. Phew, looks like I'm almost done. Because I had been so focused on writing, I hadn't seen Horyuchi-san in a while. Knowing what she was going through at work, I found myself thinking about her more often, which caused my writing to come to a halt. I hope Horyuchi-san is doing okay. Looking on my bookshelf, I noticed the many reference books lined up. Most of them I hadn't touched in years. I reached out for one of those books, but then my phone rang. Hello? Seeing the name on the caller ID, I answered without hesitation. We chatted for a bit before getting to the main topic. Any drowsiness I had from my late night writing vanished. Yeah, I've made up my mind. Looks like our contract numbers are down. Maybe I'll make that girl help me again. A few days later, Toritaka was still exploiting Horyuchi-san at work. Toritaka-kun? Huh? Yakumo-san? Oh, you're doing another site visit today? Yeah. By the way, Toritaka-kun, would you mind coming to headquarters with me later? There's someone I would like to introduce you to. Huh? Me? Who do you want to introduce me to? When they arrived at headquarters, the person waiting in the conference room was me. Thank you for coming all this way. Nice to meet you. I'm Toritaka. Yes, it's me. I wonder if I look better than that day he ignored me, now that I have a suit on. Yes, we meet again. Do you remember me, Toritaka-san? What? Don't you remember? About a month ago, you walked past a man who was crouched on the side of the road, looking unwell. Toritaka stared at me, clearly not recognizing me. But as my words began to sink in, a faint look of realization appeared on his face. He glanced around nervously, clearly searching for an excuse. Sorry, I don't really remember something like that. Really? I remember it very well. You told your colleague to leave me there because I didn't look like I had any money. You walked right past me, but Horyuchi-san stayed and helped. Toritaka looked flustered. I decided there was no point dragging this out, so I handed him my business card. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. I'm Sawamura Yuzuru, recently hired by the Love Romance Corporative headquarters. Huh? Wait, you're new here? So you're actually my junior then? For a second there, I thought you were someone important from one of our business partners. The moment he realized I was new, his attitude completely changed. He was clearly the type of person who looked down on anyone he deemed beneath him. Watch your tone. What? What did I do wrong? Do you have any idea who you're talking to right now? This man is the one who developed the majority of the systems our company uses every day. Wait, you mean the guy who used to work here? The genius engineer who helped the Love Romance Cooperative grow? That's right. This is Sawamura Yuzuru, my former colleague and my best friend. I joined the Love Romance Cooperative as a fresh graduate and worked here for 6 years. I was assigned to the system development team, where I helped build the systems the company still uses today. But... Hey, Yuzuru! Yuzuru! Are you okay? Over time, my health began to deteriorate, and I started collapsing at work. I started missing more and more work, and soon enough, I began to feel like a burden to the company. Unable to bear the thought of being a hindrance, I decided to leave the Love Romance Cooperative when I was 30. Even though I had achieved my dream, a cloud still hung over my heart. I left behind colleagues who had shared my vision and completely lost confidence in myself. I felt ashamed of running away and couldn't forgive myself for it. Yuzuru, please reconsider. We will need you. No one can replace you. The phone call was from Yakumo, my former colleague and best friend, asking me to return, and that's when I made my decision to come back. Though I've been gone for many years, meeting Horyuta-san gave me the courage to return. It's true, I've got a big gap to fill after being away for so long. If you want to treat me like a junior, go ahead. But I won't lose to you. Not at work, and especially not when it comes to how you've treated Horyuta-san. Toritaka couldn't find the words to respond. He looked like he wanted to say something, but nothing came out. Toritaka, the reason I've been visiting your branch so frequently is because we've been getting reports from other staff and even customers. Reports that you, along with the branch manager and Yokuno, have been taking advantage of Horyuta-san's kindness to dump your work on her. What? It was my best friend who delivered the final blow. Thanks to this character, Horyuta-san had been able to confide in him. Yakumo had been visiting the branch to investigate the internal problems, specifically how Horyuta-san had been treated. I'm writing up a full report on your behavior and sending it to headquarters. The branch manager's in it too. Wait, please! Samura-san, I'm really sorry about what happened. Can't you help me out here? Oh, right. You like books, don't you? I've been really into a novel lately, and... In his panic, Toritaka tried to change the subject to something completely unrelated. He was grasping at straws. This protagonist doesn't care about the means, as long as they achieve their goal, and it really spoke to me. Huh. Thank you for reading my novel, Toritaka-san. Huh? Actually, I'm the one who wrote that book. I'm honored you enjoyed it. Well, I would be, if you hadn't misunderstood it so badly. The protagonist I wrote wasn't someone who'd hurt others or belittle them to get what they want. I guess it's up to the reader's interpretation, but I'm disappointed. I guess I still have a lot to learn as a writer. You've got to be kidding me! The author I admired? What's this guy? Also, there's no way I can stop the report. After all, I'm just a weak man, right, Toritaka-san? I'm so sorry. Toritaka finally slumped over in despair, unable to say another word. Horyuta-san, it's been a while. Sorry for not contacting you sooner. A month had passed since I rejoined the Love Romance Cooperative, and I finally had a chance to meet up with Horyuta-san again.
No worries. You were busy, right? Was it because you were in the middle of a new manuscript?
That's part of it, but actually, I went back to work. I hadn't told Horyuta-san about my new job yet. I was about to explain when...
Oh my! Horyuchi-san! Fancy seeing you here! Yokuno-san? What are you doing here?
Just as I was about to explain, we were interrupted by someone approaching us with a sneer. I could tell by Horyuta-san's reaction that this wasn't someone she wanted to see.
I'm here for a date, of course. And what about you? Trying to cozy up to another guy? I'm not. What's this? Standing up for yourself now because you've got someone to back you up? Hey, handsome. Want me to let you in on a secret?
Yokuno batted her eyelashes at me, trying to look cute as she leaned closer.
She's disabled, you know. You wouldn't be able to tell just by looking, right? That's how she gets guys to feel sorry for her. You better watch out. She's just playing you.
With an exaggerated fake expression of concern, she insulted Horyuta-san. I see. So you're saying that because you can't believe she has a disability, you're accusing her of lying.
Exactly. I mean, look at her. There's nothing wrong with her. She's tricking you.
Her condition is real. In fact, she confided in me about it. I don't believe she's lying. Everyone has their own struggles, ones that might not be visible.
Yuzuru-san.
That was the same thing Horyuta-san had said to me the other day. Her words had saved me. I decided to tell Horyuta-san everything. Meeting you gave me the courage to move forward. I realized that I couldn't keep running away. For so long, I felt ashamed of leaving my job, like I was a coward. It kept weighing on me, no matter what I did. Writing was the only thing that made me feel okay, like I could forget my weakness. The dream I had cherished of becoming a novelist eventually became just a way to escape reality. Even after my health stabilized with iron supplements, I kept turning down the chance to come back. Yokuno-san, was it? Yakumo told me all about you.
What? How do you know about Yakumo-san?
He's my best friend, and we used to work together. He also told me about how you've been dumping your work on Horyuchi-san. That's been reported to headquarters.
What? But I'm the cute one. How can she get more attention than me? It's not fair.
Yokuno's strong desire for approval had driven her to jealousy over the attention Horyuchi-san received.
Yokuno-san, will this be enough proof for you? What is this? Have you never seen one before? It's a disability certificate. Now you can believe me, right?
The certificate had been issued to Horyuchi-san by the government, confirming her status as a person with a disability. She had been hired by Love Romance Cooperative through their disability employment program.
I've met plenty of people like you before. People who refuse to believe me because they think I'm lying. I have a heart condition. There's no cure, and it affects my daily life in ways you can't see. But I don't blame you. I understand that you probably have your own struggles that I can't see.
But, she says, and glares at Yakuno.
From now on, I need you to promise that you won't do anything that would inconvenience our customers. I'm so sorry.
And so, Yakuno Kyuka deeply apologized to Horyuchi-san. She admitted that her jealousy had led her to push work onto Horyuchi-san and received a formal warning from headquarters. Later, she confessed her feelings to Yakumo, but was immediately rejected. Unable to bear the shame, she left the company soon after. As for Toritaka Jushi, who had been overworking Horyuchi-san with tasks outside her role, he was demoted. Removed from his position in sales, he took over the bento deliveries that Yakuno had vacated. However, while making deliveries, he got into an accident because he was texting and driving. The company demanded he pay damages, and he was fired. Meanwhile, the branch manager, who had known about all this and failed to act, was also dismissed. I'm the former branch manager. I deserve better than this. But his Asian pride made finding a new job difficult, and he soon found himself in dire straits. After that, I confessed my feelings to Horyuchi-san, and we officially started dating.
Oh, by the way, I read your latest book, Yuzuru-san. It was amazing. The way the protagonist empathizes with others because of his own past pain. It really resonated with me.
Thank you, Nozomi. Maybe I won't tell her just yet that I based that character on her. By the way, I've been continuing to write novels, even after returning to Love Romance Cooperative, though I'm taking it slow. Yuzuru, Nozomi-san, congratulations! Thanks, Shoryu. I'll be counting on you as my best friend, as always. Everyone has unseen struggles or past they carry with them. But by trying to imagine what others are going through, the world might just become a little better.
Physical laborers are at the bottom of society. Think it over.
Shut up! I want to be a construction worker. It all started with the career sheet that my classmate Ayase Ogikubo had in her hand. Spring of sophomore year, high school, I wrote on my career sheet that I intended to become a construction worker, and she was complaining to me about it.
We're one of the few preparatory schools in the prefecture, you know. Why would you purposefully do something that low-level people do?
Of course I'll continue my education. Who cares? I like to move my body.
It's not okay. Take better care of yourself. Think about the future. What if you fall ill? What if you get injured and can't work? It's hard out there for a person with no viable skills.
Don't say that. We're not working yet, so you don't know that.
Those are just a few concerns.
Even I feel a little irritated at that level of negativity. Why is she interfering with someone else's life? Hey, what is the place you're standing in right now? The pipes? You don't use the toilet?
Huh?
Everything. Someone out there is sweating and setting up the gas and pipes. You wouldn't realize it in your everyday life. I think those people are amazing. So, I want to be one. Don't make fun. I get a little worked up, and Ogikubo hesitates a bit.
Because injuries come with a job involving physical labor, right? Yeah, that's right. I hear about people being buried alive on the news. Don't do it. Choosing a dangerous job, you don't have to do it.
What I'm hearing from you is that if they're at the bottom of society, you can let them do dangerous work. So if it's not me, it's okay if one of those bottom feeders gets hurt or in an accident?
Huh?
You aren't a good person.
I just...
Let's see. This was about 10 years ago. Maybe I was reminded of it because I looked at my high school album for the first time in a while. My name is Katsuya Koenji. I'm a 27-year-old that went to a university of architecture and moved forward on the path of construction. It's taken a long time. Being a construction worker doesn't mean it's only physical work. Knowledge of spreadsheet software and CAD is necessary, and you even need a license for operating heavy machinery. Of course, we have to go to the construction sites, but the hard labor is often done by part-time students who have got the strength. Any job has risks. As they say, safety first. Coal miners of the past are one thing, but nowadays it's human life over everything. Dangerous, tough, dirty. These stereotypes still stick, but in actuality, a lot of it is much better than you think. As a result, even women who want to feel like they're contributing to society are taking on this job. I can't deny that our company is a group of people that keep the stereotypes alive.
That's hilarious. You guys are really dumb.
Shut up. Are you aware that you're one of us? Yeah, visually, we are the worst. Good work. I'm sure you smell like sweat, so please go take a shower. Smell like sweat? Hey, Katsuya, did you say I smell like sweat? His mood shifts when he hears that he smells like sweat. So a shower. I put in a new bath soap. I hate being told by other people that I smell like sweat. You know that too, right? Oh my, I have to take a shower. Thanks for telling me. I'll give you a freebie next time you come in. Thanks. This company allowed side jobs. He worked at a cross-dressing bar at night, so he worried often about how he smelled.
Katsuya, how about it? Do I smell too?
What? She smirked and put her arm around my shoulder. This blonde woman was Manami Naruse. As you can see, she was a cheery gyaru that could be friends with anyone regardless of gender. My, you twos are close.
It's not like that. Anyway, I have to go shower too. Smell is one thing. I feel gross in all the sweat and I want to change.
Ma'am, I'll come with yous.
Don't. Oh, but you can peek, Katsuya.
I will not. Hurry up and go, you'll get home late. Manami agrees and heads to the showers. Jeez, our company's faces. It's scary when you look at it like this. I laugh weakly at a nearby picture. If you look only at this, it's just like the image that Ayase Ogikubo was talking about. Yes, there are junior high graduates here, but there are also people who graduated from top universities and people whose parents are presidents of large companies. Our looks are like this, but we're all good people and all different. But this picture is crazy intimidating. Who put it up? Today, we're working on a job from the city and fixing old pipes. It's an important job that directly connects to the citizens' livelihoods, so take the utmost care so that we don't get injured. Arrive at 7 a.m., change locations, then a morning meeting with the workers and part-timers. Then finish the job by the afternoon. That's a full day on site. It's a contract with the city, but we are subcontractors. We're the ones who do the job. 1 hour lunch break. I usually buy from a konbini nearby. Whew, I'm tired. Going to the site makes you feel like you're working.
What? What's that? Inside work is proud work too. I'm too dumb to do it.
Liar. You graduated from an elite university, and you're a president's daughter. You can do my job, right?
Shut up. Don't say that. I'm doing what I want.
That's right. Normally, Manami Naruse was a lady that you would not find in a construction site. Upon graduating university, she was almost involved in a political marriage and ran away. Now, she changes her appearance and lives in the company dormitories.
I've never hated physical work. Also, I love the smell of sweat.
What?
The pouring sweat, the overflowing scent. You could almost say I was made for this job. Your smell is especially amazing.
Stop with that laugh. Would you call it a smell fetish? She always wanted to be near me. Lunch break was almost over when a woman spoke to me.
You, Koenji? Katsuya Koenji?
My name was called, and I lifted my head to see a woman I'd never seen before. Who is it? I don't know anyone this beautiful. If she knows my name, does that mean we're acquainted? I'm bad at remembering women's faces. I don't want to be rude. Excuse me, have we met before?
Huh? Did you forget? It's Ayase. Ayase Ogikubo.
Huh? What? The Ayase Ogikubo? The evil one?
You finally remembered. Wait, who are you calling evil?
We haven't seen each other in 10 years. Memories fade and things change.
But you actually became a construction worker? I warned you so many times.
Ugh, shut up. I wanted to be one. Who cares? It's my life.
I started a company that's related to my mommy's business, and I'm working there. We're really different now. Maybe I didn't want to see you.
Okay. Our lunch break is over. Let me work. I shoot her away. What? Soko Materials driver is sick and can't bring them? The next day, Manami had taken the phone call at the office and told me.
They're ready to deliver, but can't get a hold of a driver.
Are you serious? We're gonna use them at our job tomorrow. Surprisingly, construction requires a lot of stuff. Portable restrooms, poles to keep people out, sheets, etc. But it's hard to prepare everything, so we often utilize rentals. It can't be helped. This time, we'll go get the stuff ourselves. I want to say hello too. It's been less than a year since we started working together, but they've taken good care of us. For the sake of our relationship going forward, we should take action this time.
Oh, then I'll go too. I need to do inspections anyways.
Manami and I headed over first. Thank you for everything. I'm Koenji from Love Koi Construction.
I'm Naruse. We came to retrieve our order.
We had notified them before coming, but someone unexpected was there.
Koenji? Was it really you?
Ayase Ogikubo was there. We had just reunited yesterday. This was your company? If what she said yesterday was true, this Soko Materials company was her company.
Huh? Do you know each other?
Manami wasn't there when Ayase came, so she looked confused.
You can dress up?
Of course, it's not like I'm always on site.
That's true, but You're a hired laborer, right? How tough to have to use your body.
As always, she was tough on physical laborers. What makes her this way? I don't know.
And who's the president? It can't be that blonde lady in the working uniform. Will he come in later?
Ugh, I can't. I'm pissed, so I'll answer. The co-NG in front of you is our company president.
Huh?
From the top. Should I say long time no see? I don't know. I'm Katsuya Koenji of Labkoi Construction Enterprise. Thank you for your service. That's right, we're not classmates anymore. We're adults and business partners. We need to be civil, like this.
You. I see.
That's right, I'm currently the president. Originally, I was supposed to build experience and take over my father's company. But my father had to amputate a leg because another company's employee made a mistake and his foot was run over. Katsuya, I'm counting on you. What? I'm only 24. Take over the company? My father collapsed and I took over the company at a young age. As a result, everyone helped me out, and I'm getting by.
I don't know what the deal is, but if that's the case. I'm Ayase Ogikubo of Soko Soko Materials. Thank you for taking the time to come in today.
She returns my introduction with her own polite one. This is good. We're not classmates, but our companies are connected.
And why were you working in the field yesterday? Aren't you the president?
Just because I'm the president doesn't mean I'm just leaning back at the office. I go to the sites. I was wondering what exactly is it that she doesn't like about physical laborers when... Naruse? For some reason, Manami came out in front of me and was glaring at Ayase.
Huh? Who is this girl? I'm Manami Naruse of Lovekoi Construction. I'll ask you directly. Our president. No, what was your relationship with Katsuya? Huh?
Suddenly, Ayase looked like the wind was sucked out of her. I understand. That question was unexpected for me too.
Are you an ex-girlfriend? No way. Katsuya's scent is mine. Oh, the smell that faintly wafts from Katsuya when we sit next to each other in the car. I won't give him up.
Did she come along for that purpose? Wait, what? Do I smell? Hey Ogikubo, might be just me, but you stepped away? I don't smell. I'm not smelly. I was a mess internally because Ayase thought I smelled bad. We retrieved our rentals and head back. Ugh, I can't face Ogikubo anymore.
That's good. I think I have a smell fetish for you.
I know.
So why don't we date? I think we go great together.
What? Meanwhile, we were unaware of a big change that was happening. Let's go. That incident would reach our ears the next day. The police raided well-done city developers? Yeah, they raided not-so-good Newtown projects too. I don't think they'll come in here, but... Well-done city developers was a former contractor, and Not So Good was the next. We were receiving public projects as subcontractors. Collusion. In other words, the bidding wars were fixed. It was a violation of antitrust laws. But that wasn't the only thing. Huh? You don't have any jobs for us?
You know that we were raided, right? We don't have the wiggle room to delegate.
She was in charge of the not-so-good Newtown project. I know the police stepped in, but do the jobs disappear that quickly?
Excuse me, I have a call. Oh my, is this Garbo Construction? Yes, thank you for your service. Thank you for the other day. It was a delicious meal. Huh? Oh,
Oh, yes, we've got it, so don't worry. But we had the police come in, too. You're right. We'll hand it over before our business is suspended.
I can tell it's about work. It seems like there was collision here too. In other words, some kind of bribe. As a result, prioritize giving jobs to Garbo Construction. How dare they? What should I do? I returned to the office and sighed deeply. The situation doesn't change, even if I glare at the project leader. Our first and second contractors were suspended. They might be removed from bidding on public affairs from now on. Then we can't continue like this. How do we find connections? Should we find a mid-level general contracting company to become our primary contractors? If things were going to turn out like this, maybe I should have made more connections at the top. You look worried, Katsuya. It's okay, leave it to me. Oh, you've got an idea? Of course. Everyone, we're gonna take care of him at our cross-dressing bar. Wait. That's a last resort. No, that's not even a last resort. The weekend came without any answers, and I was still thinking. It's okay now, but once we finish our current jobs, I can't see past that. Start a new business? No, haphazard solutions are no good.
What are you mumbling? It's weird.
Someone spoke to me as my head was spinning.
Oh, your place is that place's subcontractor.
The voice belonged to Ayase Ogikubo. For some reason, we were walking side by side. Yeah. Honestly, I'm in trouble. We are over capacity in terms of people too. In the end, it's my fault that I didn't try to make connections with people at the top.
Plus, our rival companies don't have jobs either, so... Then quit. Construction is a dangerous job where you don't know when you're gonna get hurt. It's a good opportunity. If you're gonna back out, you gotta do it while you have money. Plus, this time it's not an injury, but the whole company's future is uncertain, right?
That was true. In regards to my father, there was the on-site injury. This time, it was the whole business at risk.
I won't say anything bad. If it's just you, we can...
No way! I'm the president, and I have a duty to protect the livelihoods of my employees. If I give up first, what should the people working hard do? I'm just gonna let them meander in uncertainty?
But you're going down. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but I won't give up. We are doing a job that's useful to others. I took on this job and took over the company with that belief. I won't go easily. Did I say that to Ayase? Or to myself? Ayase exhaled slowly.
Okay, your faith is strong.
She looks at me softly for some reason.
People are worried about you, but oh well. Wait a week. If I can, I'll do it. If it doesn't work, come work for us. I'll hire you.
She said that and left. The next day, I was doing work on the computer, but I couldn't focus. That was because the future kept crossing my mind. Also, Ogikubo said to wait a week. But what happens in a week? Oh, by the way, it's quiet today. Where's Naruse? I haven't seen her since this morning.
Huh? Didn't we tell you? She said she's taking a paid week off for as an urgent matter.
A week? It's quite lonely without the loud one. Phew. Moving your body feels good. A few days later, I went to the site
and exercise some of my feelings through physical labor. It doesn't solve anything, but staying in the office just means my thoughts going around in circles.
Sir, perfect. It's a call for you from Wowzer's Newtown Construction.
What? They're big-time general contractors! I answered the call. When I said my name, the woman on the phone said this.
I would like to ask you to work on something. Would you take on the project?
Yes, the details. Yes. We'll discuss them later. I understand.
This is weird to say, but it's amazing that you were appointed by the president. What did you do?
Appointed? What did I do? I laugh it off, but what does it mean? I don't know. After that, I hung up the phone and immediately searched on the internet. Wowzer's Newtown's president is Ogikubo Kayoko? Ogikubo? Ayase's face flashed before me. No way. Is Ayase Ogikubo's parents helping me?
Katsuya!
I lifted my head and Manami was there. Naruse? Aren't you on leave?
Shut up. Why are you wearing your working uniform? Here, change quickly. They said they only have time tonight, so quickly.
What? I changed into my suit and called a taxi that took me to Waoi Construction's president's office. You're Katsuya Koenji. You've been taking care of Manami? Oh yes. Normally, I wouldn't know what to do about a request from Manami's boyfriend. But Manami insisted. So I had to listen. I don't want you to get any ideas. Boyfriend? The next day, my eyes were twinkling in the office. Whoa, so many requests for a quote! Both were from the aforementioned two companies. We're secondary contractors, not sub, so I'm sure the payment will be high too. This way, we can increase workers or delegate to other companies. We'll be busy, but you could say that the threat to our company has been erased. All of it. It's all thanks to you two. Thank you for real. I took the two of them out for a meal and said my thanks. I didn't think both of your parents were presidents of general contracting companies. Thanks to you, we've been saved. But what a small world.
I didn't do anything.
And why is she here?
Their voices overlapped miraculously. Well, I was saved by the two of you, so I have to thank both of you.
You can do it separately. Jeez. You're so inconsiderate. I can't believe you.
That's right. Don't put your girlfriend and some other woman at the same table.
One hardship passes and another takes its place. I was thinking about how to get out of this. Hey, why did you help my company? You said 1,000,000 times that it's a bottom feeder's job, right? We finished our meal, and I asked Ayase as I walked her to the station.
Sorry, I said that because I wanted you to give up this path. A long time ago, my father got really injured on the job. He still has long-lasting problems. I had seen that, and I didn't want someone I know to do something that would get them injured.
I see. Looking down on me and making fun of me was so that I would give up the path I was on. From there, we became the two big companies' main subcontractors, and we were busy. Since our workload increased suddenly, we were faced with many problems like being understaffed. As we dealt with these things, the company naturally became larger. On the other hand, not so good Newtown was raided by the police again. Various shady things were found, and I heard it's chaos. Finally, as for my relationship status,
Katsuya.
the man who came with the daughter who ran away, and the declaration of love. So, Monami and I inevitably got engaged.
If I think about it, this is basically the same as the business marriage I didn't want to do. Well, it's up to you, so I don't mind.
Okay, I said casually to my future bride.